Boom. This is America.
How you enjoying the 80s, man?
What? Are you fucking kidding me? This piece of shit's supposed to be taking... Whoa. Whoa.
I'm coming in hot here.
Are we fucking stuck here? This thing's supposed to take me to 2018. This is America. It's not going to show up on my fucking iPod until we get there, boy.
Fucking 2018? Nothing ever possibly happened. Where's my fucking phone?
We got a fucking pioneer we need to see.
Do you have my phone?
What year was it?
Fuck, 2018.
I can't believe...
It's gotta be around here. Don't leave me here.
If I can fucking kickstart this thing, you're fucking toast, pal.
Found it.
Are you kidding me? Fucking rocky road.
Phyllis. Figure this out, would ya? Freaking the fuck out here.
Oh, there's no way.
I don't know how long we're gonna fucking make it in the 80s, man. We're only 2 years deep. Woo!
Okay, don't panic.
Woo!
Lots of other classic movies were made in 82, right?
We're gonna talk about the fucking Mahatma?
Was it... Is that now?
That's now, man. Just came out. It's playing.
Lord, Pete. No. Something else. What else we got? I know we just went over this, but oh, my head.
Yeah, that's now. Me and Phyllis went to see it while you were over in Tuscany.
Has everyone here been to Tuscany? What a fucking idyllic spot.
Yeah, it's out now. Me and Phyllis saw it while you were in LA on that vacation.
It was a staycation when I was there.
Temporarily speaking.
Yeah. It was a short-term staycation.
How long is it to 1983?
Let's whip it out.
More than 6 months. How much more than 6 months? Not very specific. Oh, it's out.
We need the calendar. We need something from the wheel. We can't just fucking shoot from the hip here. Something from 82 that will be befitting.
Something from 1982.
Yeah. Rub yourself an idea out.
Think back to season 2. Was the American Gladiators?
Thank God the long-term memory
was American Gladiators 1982? That might be the only way out. Look it up. Look it up.
My hands are too shaky. Just gonna have to go with it. I'm gonna trust you on this one.
I don't know if it's gonna fucking work.
Mystical headgear.
Oh, what do you got? Damn it, 1988.
No good?
No good.
We fucked up.
We fucked up, man.
Are you kidding me?
Phyllis's fault. She shouldn't have stole parts from the fucking helicopter.
Gandhi.
This is really distracting me from how sweet these cups are.
Right? Finally get a little bit forward and then sent straight way back.
I know.
Stuck. With nothing.
Not even a quick word from our sponsor. What are we gonna do?
Has to be something. Some classic that can get us out of this tailspin.
Something.
Is there anywhere worse we could be stuck right now? Well, that's what I need. Something uplifting. Something to help me get out of this
Thing.
fucking low ceiling.
Thing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
A thing about something? No. That was 2011.
We got fucking nothing.
No thing?
Not a thing. Fast times.
Well, that feels mean.
Ironic, isn't it? Of sorts.
Depression Island.
Grease 2. Tron.
Are you...
Conan.
We gotta light bike our way out of here?
Thing.
Tell me about it.
Wes Craven's Swamp Thing. On the verge of a breakthrough in his quest to wipe out world hunger. Botanist Dr. Alec Holland is placed under the fucking... This isn't gonna work.
Stuck in the fucking bog.
We're in a fucking monkey grip, I tell you.
I believe that.
Death Wish 2.
I feel its hands reaching around to scoop some eyeballs. That fucking monkey grip right now.
Maybe we can do it this way.
Go on.
Who's the big hero of 1982?
I'll take 10 of them right now.
Who could we have in 1982 to save us right now?
Who's around then? Look, man, I was expecting someone to build a house, so maybe we could use some kind of carpenter. Maybe something that's got some, like...
Don't make this like a Dear John story, would you?
Yeah, but, you know, we need someone like Jack. So if it got a little bit of a Shining type feel here and there...
Keith David.
Keith David is what I'm thinking.
David.
One of my favorite childs.
Yeah. He did great. He ended out great in, the movie that's better than the other one.
I don't know if it's on the nose, but it made me itchy. Oh, wait, that's 82 in general, man.
Are you making... Oh, quit it, Phyllis. You look like a line.
Yeah, you don't want to see her melted down in ammonia.
You're lucky you don't have to clean your nose.
Yeah, it's the reason. It doesn't smell that great, but I do smell her. A snifter of your finest Phyllis. Oh.
So we're going to do E.T. or we're going to do Thing?
E.T. Yeah.
E.T.
I'm ready to ride that bike. Come on. Throw me in the basket, baby. Hit me up. What happens?
Right.
I don't remember what happens until the final credit of E.T. when a big dick vein shows up on the screen.
Gotta remember that.
It's the first credit that pops up pretty much at the end of E.T., isn't it?
What's the first credit that pops up of the It? Confusing, I'm sorry. The Thing.
What is?
Yeah.
Boom boom.
What's his name?
What is his name? Carpenter?
It starts with Russell.
Russell from Brussels? It's Jean-Claude Robert Woot? Or wait, are we talking about the Crussell?
Crussell. With a K. You know. Remember the movie Soldier? Remember when they're fighting on the chains and he's left for dead? You used to get it confused with Universal Soldier. We already had this conversation.
Man, we've already cracked champagne about it.
Holy fuck. This is not good.
I knew we shouldn't have done that. But that fucking synth man, Carpenter, is known
Bastard.
for his compositions.
No, even silent fucking cheers.
Where the fuck are we? So, let me get this fucking straight. John Carpenter, known for all these compositions, got Morricone?
Oh yeah, he got big cojones. This guy.
What's he need him for? What's he need like the greatest like OST?
'Cause
Like he's got the good, bad, and ugly covered in his own self. What happened here? What is going on with this thing?
he's battling like 4 genres in one. Only one man can escape this thing.
Yeah, these are some fucking spacey beginnings, man.
Yeah. Did you notice that the UFO goes down?
UAP? No, we're
and
not
to the
even there.
left. Down
What?
and to the left. Yeah, we're in 82. They're UFOs, guy.
Yeah, fuck, man. And it feels like
Ow!
November 22nd, 63. What are you doing to me, man?
The flash forwards hurt the most. Was that 2018?
Hold on, settle in. Focus on the moon.
Just stare at Phyllis.
Watch the stars. And what shows up? What peels back in front of you? What unleashes its glow upon the screen?
T. H.
Oh, Vanning.
ING.
Vanning. Luckily,
fucking
Van is
verb.
around
It's
on
a
forever. It's a noun. It's a. Look at this dude thinging. You can make it a verb. Look at him.
What time was it in this movie?
Doo-doo.
It's actually set in 1982.
Dum dum. Present time.
We gotta wait 2 hours until this fucking takes place.
So. Spooky thing.
Can it be 5 o'clock in Antarctica? Is there like a Newfoundland of Antarctica?
Well, I'm sure it has some sort of 24-hour clock, so it's 5 o'clock somewhere, specifically there sometime. But it's a spooky spot. I mean, I tell you, I get nervous just looking at Earth views of it. You know what I mean? I've been like poking around, looking over it, seeing these obscure little
Huskies? I'd fucking shoot at them too.
Yeah. Dogs? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Don't like that. Do you know,
Yeah.
if the fucking aliens look down at us, they probably think dogs rule the world. We're walking around picking up their poop.
And who let them out?
Yeah. Who? Ow! Flash forward.
Yeah, it was cringe too at the same time, so it hurt.
They're already racking up the budget. Helicopters.
Hell,
Dogs. That's like the
indeed.
most expensive dog you can find. No deer up there?
Yeah, you were doing some price checking, trading, doggo trading.
Yeah.
So flying for a while.
Yeah.
Then it turns into animal mother versus white fat. Get some! Get some!
Oh man, they're coming for Keith David.
Yeah, freaking hell.
The twins up there playing a little sport. You're not quite sure if, like, maybe, the dog did them wrong.
Yeah, maybe looked at them funny. You know how they are with the side eye.
Yeah. Yeah. That dog had a serious side.
Yeah, and if you look at it too long, there's going to be that kind of power dynamic shifting tone that will happen between
That
you
dog
and
was
the
saying,
animal.
"You're up there, but you're down here."
Yeah, and your food.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But all's calm elsewise. They're there. We've got Kasparov on the line shooting back checkmates with them.
Yeah. Original chess game.
Yeah, is this maybe our introduction to Crussell?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Nice guy.
Easy day on set.
Sharing his drink
not
with
good
the...
for the, the soul, because it's crushing you with every blow to your pawn.
Man and machine, getting along, playing a game of chess.
Yeah, they're on an even.
Sharing a drink.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That was like a 70-30 split.
Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered something that I did. It was terrible when I was young.
Oh, tell me.
I
Tell us.
Can't,
Tell me now.
can't really tell the world.
Tell me now. We'll edit it out. Pause.
I threw an ice cube in a computer once. In school. Saved by the
Yeah, I
bell.
was gonna say you get to decide now.
And shout out to Party, Ladham's got fucking soft cups now.
We fucking partying here? It is 1982. Phyllis?
No. Get in here. What? Party foul. Woo, I ain't even mad.
No spill these cups.
I don't even know why. I'm just fucking dancing and itchy. Come on.
Woo-wee. Get some.
Get some indeed.
Fucking. And who's back?
Doesn't even-
King David.
Ooh, but I am feeling like a little bit of a sore loser there
Yeah.
against that old machine.
Cold in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sweating now.
It's all coming from my spine at once. Settle.
What do you think about these fucking guys? I wish I had glasses like these fucking guys, right?
Windows?
Did they look alike? Am I tripping, or did these guys look alike, man?
Well, you live together long enough and your fucking faces sync up.
These guys know how to make a fucking entrance, right?
The Norwegian.
Yeah.
The Vikings.
They come from Little Norway, Antarctica.
Yeah. So they chase this dog all the way to the camp. And then what? They want to bring that smoke right away? Accidentally?
Yeah. Wasn't this a weird sequence?
Yeah, so this Miss Nade, they
Thick gloves. shouldn't have been wearing those thick gloves.
So this guy accidentally detonates, and this bad boy...
We gotta start at the beginning of this.
Holy crap.
They get out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
One goes beelining it after the dog.
Yeah.
And then one guy goes for the grenade.
Yeah.
But I had to watch it so many times because it's the same actor. They're making it, or the twins, Norwegian twins.
You know what?
And it's like he's talking to himself. I was like, but he went running after the dog, but he's back here.
This guy's in.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Throws it behind him. Oh, and then it cuts to someone's already on the ground wrestling.
Yeah.
So I thought that was supposed to be the second guy. And I was like, but he's over there.
Yeah.
And then he yells back at himself. And then that guy really got canned.
Yeah, this guy's a chameleon.
Yeah.
Normally, when it comes to this sort of thing, there are two of them running around. Two of us. You know what I mean? But
Three
these
of
guys
us.
are doppelganging.
3 of us.
To the doppelgang bang.
Woo-wee! How'd he go down?
So accidental,
Same bluey?
right?
Both of them in the same bluey?
Convenient that this guy is butterfingered.
Yeah.
And so old Slippery Pete here fucking destroys not only the helicopter they arrived in, making it difficult to get home, but also killing himself in the process.
Yeah.
So,
He
pretty weird moment.
He saw enough movies where people jump over the grenade and they save it.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah, and these lads are
Did
getting
not
caught
work.
in the crossfire
Don't
too.
know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I'll just scratch.
Yeah.
This is where
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Cheek. But yeah, caught in the crossfire. People were winging little bullets here and there, right? George okay?
He's shooting at the whole group, ain't he?
Yeah. They're just whizzing by.
Terrible shot.
Yeah, he's whiffing a few of those bullets, you know.
You know who's an excellent shot?
Snake Plissken.
The sheriff.
Sharif don't like it.
Even Antarctica needs a sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like a Forbidden Planet version of Leslie.
Ooh, what a delightful compliment. Murray. Oh.
Murray.
Wild Brows Murray, is that who we're referring to?
The sheriff.
Excellent.
The old guy.
Yada yada.
The old guy.
Yeah. So fucking some bright in that control room,
Yeah.
isn't it? Says we're introducing people. We got Mirrors,
Yeah.
known for his cool man glasses.
Yeah.
But some people look not discriminating. Like I like to wear
Who's this? Windows?
sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
But out of respect for Windows, we're not wearing them
What is
tonight.
he? He's like the radio guy.
He's on the comms.
Yeah.
He's useless,
Yeah.
but he's on the comms. He's talking to no one, but he's on the comms.
Yeah.
And he's sleeping on the comms.
It's like Homer Simpson.
Yeah. But this place, you know, the comms ain't where you want to be, right? Because there's rollerblading. There's missing eyes going around.
Oh yeah.
There's joints being smoked.
Oh yeah. Pauly Shore's got a gagger there.
Forget his name. I might have put it in my notes, but who cares anyway.
Pauly Shore.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Antarctica is rad, and I always knew that, and I'm moving there soon.
And but then they're talking about that they got to go to Little Norway.
Yeah. But they are kind
That
of snowed in.
Get your gear on. Dressed up. It's funny, and
No,
This
the
is
wardrobe is important.
but this is something that I'm going to point out
Do it. This is
throughout the film.
This is the forum.
that there's some of the editing in this.
Oh, now we're getting rude.
It's pretty subtle.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
a
okay.
movie like House That Jack Built.
What? Sorry. Fucking
Flash forward.
felt it right in my spine. And it was not
would
powder.
really, make a meal out of that cut, too.
Cut?
That
Party?
everyone's having a good time, and then, battle drobe.
Battle.
As they're getting into the helicopter.
Nice jumpsuit will do you.
Yeah. But there's a couple
you need
times
one out
where
there, though.
they have, like, some slap cuts.
Palmer.
Polly.
You're right. They're out there. They're fucking snow blind, like you are in 82.
Yeah.
And, Palmer, Gene Vest Ladden, he's got Little Mac. He's in Little Mac's corner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a real good guy.
Good guy.
Good guy to know.
Good guy. Best guy.
It's a good guy to know.
Kind of my hero. So far, so good. There's a couple, someone's watching shots. Some voyeuristic shots.
Hold on.
Around home base.
Where from? Who's watching?
Cujo.
Is that 82? No. Book. Stephen King's one of my guys right now.
You think a book can save us right now, guy?
Yeah.
Did you read the novella?
Is he carrying?
Did you read the novella?
Is King carrying right now?
Yeah, got any on you, Phyllis? No pockets, my...
Yeah, he's a palmer? Palmer? You palming?
No pockets, my ass. Wait, what?
Yeah. That is a boss line, though, right? Don't bode well for this flight.
Sure don't.
Superstitious playing, right? You feeling a little paranoid. What? Whew. The act is upon us, right? Paranoia? Buddy? Huh? Take a couple of voyeuristic shots?
Who is it that's getting stitches?
Snitches?
Who was it that got grazed by a bullet?
George?
Clark?
It was... Clark's got snark. George's got...
There you go. Porridge.
George has horse porridge.
But it's, I guess, this is before they go.
And he's also got the bobcat keys.
Because he's giving Clark stitches.
Yeah.
And he's like really liking the pulling of the skin.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that hurts. And he's like, oh, you'll be okay.
Just fucking whine a
Really
little
creepy.
bit more.
He's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right away.
Little wine and dine.
Cabin fever, this fucking guy.
Yeah. Whew. This is fucking wild. Good thing they have like a little dog walking around just to break the tension of it all.
Yeah. They got some really prolific lines like, nobody talk to anybody and you want me to reach somebody? It's a quote from Windows there.
You don't need to tell me, I know.
Ow! I thought of Windows 98.
Really? Fuck. Think 3.1. That's closer to now. Oh, fuck. It's just an icon. No executable file whatsoever.
Did anyone not think that this dog was guilty right away?
How could you? He's milling about. He goes and sees that there's a dude lonely,
He's
and
got
he just
assassins after him. He can't be completely innocent. Norwegian assassins.
Yeah, but what dog worth its salt doesn't have that kind of, doesn't draw that kind of ire from people that aren't man's best friend's friend.
At least we know he'll go to heaven.
He's not dead.
Ain't
He doesn't die. They don't show animals like that. PETA is on our side.
What's Peter's last name? Peter. Hard R on that guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah,
we're catching
Heli's
up.
still flying.
Put up the text. Little Norway, Antarctica.
Right.
It's the doc. Crazy doc.
Yeah.
Doc with the schmuck.
Yeah. I mean, you're glorifying it. It's the burnt out husk of a scientific encampment.
And Macready.
Yeah.
He's got the old
What's
babies.
a cooler name than Macready? Macready for
But they
anything.
ruin it. They don't spell it out.
Yeah. Make him seem like a bookworm instead, isn't it?
Macready.
Should call Mark for sure.
I'm trying. Some people call him Mac. Really cool guy, Mac.
Yeah, we're in Little Mac's
What
corner.
do they find in Little Norway?
A negative prognosis.
What about Rodney Dangerfield in there? Rodney Dangerfield cut himself shaving, didn't he?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of close shaves here as you're going through. It's kind of a little bit of a little overlook, isn't
Extra cold in this place.
it? Yeah, there's a few nods to recent classics.
Bicycles.
Just follow the breadcrumbs to the gentleman that is in great disrepair.
Yeah.
Blood crumbs, not breadcrumbs.
Bloodsicles.
Food is
Did you see those bloodsicles?
scarcity and blood is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his soul is in Valhalla.
Yeah, Rodney is no longer with us.
Yeah, they find some Cheever rune sticks.
All of a sudden we noticed that Curdy has a boomstick.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd that come from?
You know, he picked it off one of the racks.
It's not a fucking deer, you... Redacted. You steer? Steer!
A discovery, though.
The doc was like, these files, these Norwegian files,
Yes.
could be important information. I should rip these up and burn them.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, get rid of them as soon as possible,
That was a little
please.
sketchy, wasn't it?
Well, you know, people in Antarctica want to burn things.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You got a flamethrower? We got all flamethrowers. we even put it on low just to burn, just to heat stuff up.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Grilled
anybody-
cheese, pal.
Yeah, it's a real life hack scenario. One tool fit every job.
Yeah, wherever. Take it to little Norway with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can even use it in the big ice bath here.
Yeah. Yeah, the hot tub time machine.
Yeah, the Lazarus pool.
That's what we need right now. We could get to 2018 like that.
Yeah.
And they go outside and find the other piece to the puzzle.
But as soon as they leave Wim Hof's Mecca,
They see...
another grisly discovery.
they go outside and see all these people. The bind.
Yeah, burnt up man.
Yeah. And then they see the bigger hole where the hot tub came out of.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger shovel.
Yeah. So did they bury every single one of them or what? You fill that crater in?
Yeah, you know, they might have
It
been
was a
there.
bit of a quarry.
Well, yeah. So anyway, yada yada. The ride back was much more gentler.
Yeah. It's,
There's a lot of lead up
Gentler.
on the trip there.
Yeah.
You know, skies weren't clear. But coming back, it's no problem. Smooth landing.
Yeah.
And
back at the ranch.
yeah, unharrowing. They got
On what?
They got some.
You're, no, man.
You needle?
Yeah.
You needling?
Yeah. No. Time out, man. Time out.
Yeah. We're not tired. We're on the nod. Bubbles? Yeah.
Call my friend boss like a man. I'll
Yeah.
have that in a pinch.
Yeah. Speaking of needing things, needling? Huh?
You wearing a
What?
belt?
What?
Wearing a belt, guy?
No, not allowed.
Might hang myself with it. Speaking of autopsies.
Yeah. So, I got some good data, man. Good data. Good specimens. Pillaged the Norwegians.
He said thing.
How ironic is that?
The doctor said thing. He said thing.
Ghastly, it seems. The smoking husk here.
I wish we had the counter to say how many times we say thing in this episode.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that smoke is getting in my eyes. This secondhand body smoke. What is this specimen you've brought me? What you bring back from
Nebula.
Yeah.
Norway. It's quite a specimen, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm from Iceland.
Was that Tom Savini?
That was their joke. Some special effects in there. Okay. Sorry. Quick comms check.
Pause. All right, we're at the autopsy.
Yeah.
Bit of a two-face.
Okay. So, body's coming back. No alcohol. No drugs.
Bastard.
What happened here? Let's check the organs.
Yeah.
The spectrum of them.
Human.
Oh. What's this little bug-eyed bastard hanging off this organ?
What was that?
What is that? Let me take a second look.
Bit of a two-face.
Yeah, a bit of at least half a face.
I mean, one of them was cute. But I must say that these practical effects are pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. 82, pretty pure stuff.
Yeah, compared to the competition around the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
This Botten guy, I forget his first name, but
You got it written down somewhere?
Tom Botten, I think it was, Thomas Botten, that did all the effects for this.
Yeah.
I want to look up the fucking battle that him and Tom Savini must have had. Because Tom Savini's like the guy.
Yeah.
But he makes his work look like amateur hour.
Did Snoop Dogg hire the same guy who wrote all these doobs out? Did you see the doob here that Palmer's onto in this next scene?
Oh yeah, Pauly Shore's got it going.
Holy. Fucking hork off that, eh?
How much of that could you puff at once?
Yeah. You just sit there all night. Where does he even get all this green down in Antarctica?
Pass it around.
Yeah, he does give a little hit
Must
to the
grow
children.
himself. Must be in the deleted scenes.
They left anything on the cutting floor here?
You told me.
Don't know. All right.
A little bit of pot, a little bit of pool.
Yeah, a little billiards and chill.
All you can do is lose your money. You'll get it back.
Yeah. Dogs
Nowhere
still
to spend
roaming. Everybody's calm and cool, baby.
Yeah.
They're on island time.
Did you count how many legs were in that room? They check if that dog's male or female?
I don't know.
Quite a sausage party here, isn't it?
Yeah. That's right. I was looking at his pen.
Did anyone look at the name tag on the dog? That's a great idea, man. I think everyone should have name tags.
And fitted caps. Who put the dogs away?
So what they do? Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. They're there, they're chilling, but, you know, that one dude doesn't think it's fucking cool that the dog's roaming around. He's not a big pet fan. He's just coming down trying to get a scritch, and he's like, what the fuck? Someone put this fucking dog away.
This guy loves fucking dogs. This is his whole... That's his bedroom that he
No,
takes him
but
to.
he kind of...
Clark?
Yeah, was he the guy?
Oh, he's a furry.
But there's the other dude who's got to put him away. We only really see him interacting with dogs. He's like on dog duty. I've been listening for that the whole movie. We'll get into that. Fuck me.
But he takes him to the pound.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Now this is a sausage fest.
Yeah. Takes him where all the other dogs at.
Yeah, but no kidding. This is super iconic.
Yeah.
This scene of just dogs. And,
I know.
And he's just like in the middle of the room. The cinematography I really enjoy.
It's amazing.
And the pacing of it.
Yeah.
For some reason, this scene. Like as the dogs all kind of slowly become like.
And, I know, but you can just.
by it. Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at these dogs and you know exactly what they're thinking. You know
Yeah.
what they're feeling. And you're right that this is like an early movie. But this hasn't been replicated in very many things, and it was so effective.
Yeah, it's not
so
ham
dynamic
at all.
Yeah, exactly. And even the effects of the dog
When its face peels back like
turning
a
into
banana.
a thing, yeah, really well done.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
And I know that they
and
it
it just never stops evolving. Is the best thing. Like
Right.
you think it's gross. And then the face will open up and like have teeth.
Yeah, this was a case where they were able to put in the monstrous stuff for a longer period of time.
Jumps into the ceiling and stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah,
They set off the fire alarm.
Yeah, it's
And what does
chittering
Max say?
super hard.
What does Max say? Fire alarm.
Yeah, everyone's awake.
Get the
That's
flamethrower.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to bring in the big gun for sure.
And it seems like Smuckers might have humped his last leg.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, everyone unloads on these poor pups. So no one's guilty of killing a particular pup. Yeah. Right?
But
it's harder for PETA to nail you down when you do it this way. This is the way films were done in '82. You had to. No, that's probably a bad thing to say. I'm pretty sure it was okay. Should clarify that. But things are going pear-shaped overall.
If you saw this thing, don't you think you would have flamed it a little longer?
Not that there's anything wrong with
He
that.
gave him a 2-second torch.
Yeah.
And then they just started blowing him off.
Yeah. It's just a kiss steak.
No wonder he got away.
Ta-ta.
Still moving.
Yeah, ta-ta.
Rah, rah. Baby, I like it raw.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, things on the loose over here. This other thing, just this ungodly mass. That's what you're referring to? That this thing comes out monster, just give it a pss, pss, like it's a fucking Sears R.I.P. perfume counter.
Didn't even warm it up. And they're already blowing it off. And then it
Great. Sorry, just want to compliment that phrase.
I don't think he could do it himself. And then he hops through the ceiling.
Yeah, he's a fucking real book burner.
Long arms it. How many floors are up there?
Look like a counter.
An island at best.
Yeah. So, whew, sun's come up, I guess, right? It's morning-ish, right? We all can calm down from that night of hubbub.
That was some hubbub.
Yeah. But look, we're here. We're the autopsy. Back into another autopsy here straight away.
Yeah. Getting in there.
And just as I'm saying that, is that why this was a commercial failure when it came out? It's too much autopsy, too much going back to the same well in this? Are we suckers
Possibly.
for, spoiler alert, enjoying it?
They rope you in for the last one.
It's a tow line, but okay.
Isn't there a lot of autopsies there in My Girl? Dan Aykroyd?
Oh.
Or is he just doing the makeup after?
Killer bees.
He's hair and makeup department.
Heron.
Makeup.
You can put makeup on a bird, but you can't make it sing.
That heron was blue.
Okay, we got to get that organ grabber out of bed again. We got our autopsy guy going. Sorry, got a little bit confusing. So now we're finding shit that is unsettling that we can't even explain, can we?
No. Not at all.
We just gotta actually just hang our heads and fade the black for a while. Like, this is a head scratcher.
Quick nap time. Sleep on it. We're gonna sleep on it.
Yeah.
But everyone's
We were
looking
all
at
up all
Clark.
night. Let's take a little nap.
Right away, everyone's pointing fingers at Clark.
Nope.
He's like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And we're like, "We all know you fucked the dogs. Okay? We just need to know if you fucked this one.
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone about all the other dogs that you fucked."
You know that you can get in trouble when you're an inch from it, let alone an inch in it.
Just the tip.
Well, it's shaftless.
No, it still has human shaft.
It's the new shaftless penis. And we're back. The passage of time.
Yeah, voodoo bullshit.
So we've poked and prodded, and we've landed on that one strange thing, yeah.
It's voodoo.
It's voodoo.
Keith David holding
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah. That dog was loose all day, right? That dude we just want to clarify. The guy, he was definitely too close for comfort with that dog.
Yeah.
Reasonable to be suspicious of him.
Clark.
Whatever.
They're dealing with E.T. here.
Sure.
And
This is 82.
I think it's Windows that just kind of pops in and he's like, "Who left their shitty drawers out here?
No, it's Drew Barrymore.
Who left your Drew Barrymore out here?"
Yeah, a little less.
And then
It's not that shovel from the beginning. Very less.
Kurt Russell just picks them up.
What?
Yeah, he touches the poop.
Yeah. But that's kind of the thing, right? There's
Some clues, some hair.
it happens at night, I think, is the issue.
Yeah,
So you're got your snowsuit off.
I'm all brewed out.
Whew. Well, then enjoy some found footage from the Norwegians then.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to sift through there, all right? But we got a clear path forward. We have coordinates
Kurt's
that we
starting
can
to
follow.
look a little pale, isn't he? I'm just saying.
It's on his bucket list.
He's getting a little pale.
The investigation is moving forward.
Yeah.
We have coordinates.
Yeah,
Kurt Russell is pale.
yeah.
Okay.
They got the computer going. I think it's Blair. And he's typing in to get some facts on an 80s computer. And it's like the possibility of everyone surviving.
You know what?
75 or the possibility of someone else having
There's
the thing inside of it.
That's
is
a little.
75%.
You're really kind of glossing over when they went.
They call me Glossanova, baby.
Oh yeah, and you getting the ire of all of Verona's men.
What did I miss?
Well, you should be bleeding. You missed that 2001 little voyage down. They have another hop, skip, and a jump over to the heli spot from the coordinates. They find a giant spaceship, and they take 20 minutes to go down to it, just like in 2001.
Yeah.
And you've completely pushed that out of the narrative. You didn't see any similarities. You didn't see any cause for notation.
No. I didn't see the bonus
You didn't
features.
see that they discovered another rectangle, right? The absence of a monolith.
Imitation cell. The imitation cell.
Kind of enigma machine are you weaving? Okay, you got the gears
I started
turning.
getting the information about the imitation.
Yes, but there was just some other stuff there that was worth a look.
Give it to me.
The spaceship. But want to stop those first. Leave late.
Yeah, I remember that.
Figured I shouldn't pass. I'm almost to the voodoo thing. It's now.
Where the fuck are we, man?
So all I'm saying is it could be aliens, or it could be that voodoo shit you're talking about.
Yada yada yada. It's the voodoo shit.
Yeah, Kubrick, no brick. That doesn't work. That's stupid too. Anyway, Encino dog thawing out. Computers were pretty cool though.
Yeah.
You know, the way that they were able to visually capture how this thing assimilates.
Yeah, exactly.
The intruder cell.
That's what I was saying. The imitation cell.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was eating. It imitated and then ate the original.
Yeah, and those megabetos were working hard to put all that together, right? Perfect replicant. Just.
Yeah. And I liked the computer that was one or more of your staff has the thing.
75% chance. The odds ain't great here.
No,
it's like totally prognosis negative.
So Blair's got the info. This Blair guy.
Brimley?
Blair.
Wilfred?
I know him as Blair.
Yeah, I guess that's good. And then no one else. He's typecast as like the mustache guy.
He's getting the hard facts emailed to him because there's no facts.
Yeah.
1982.
Yeah, we got a problem in our midst.
Yeah. Bit of a thing.
Yeah. Hal confirmed it. And Chekhov will solve it.
And then...
what do you do when you open the drawer? What are we talking about?
Curdy
Every
Boys.
time we open the drawers.
Yeah, speaking of which...
Whoa.
Curdy Boy's still playing with those soiled drawers.
Yeah, he's hitting that strong brew. Right? Got the big bottle on the go. This is not the time for that, but, you know... It's chilling those senses down, right? Okay, quick weather update.
This could be the find of the century.
Yeah.
You can get a Nobel Peace Prize for something like this. What do you think of that? You think this thing is going to be put on display for the unwashed masses of America?
Yeah. It's a lifesaver.
This is normal everyday.
Not a light bike, not a lightsaber from 77 and then 80 was Empire 80 or 80.
Zoo, zoo. Zoo, zoo.
Yeah, it's minus 40 outside, and it's soon to be minus 451, if you know what I mean. Yeah. This little book burner, Kurt Russell.
And it's not dead yet?
Yada, 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 yada. It's a chameleon.
Yeah.
I don't know if we established it, but the computer, I guess, read out all the explanations that led us to this point.
And who was that character?
What?
The character that the thing latched onto.
You know, I don't get too attached to the folks here.
Because this was happening at the same time as the imitation cell.
Mm-hmm.
And...
glommed upon.
Buddy goes running out into the snow there, and they kind of all circle around him.
No!
He's a goddamn body snatcher. When did body snatchers come out?
Yeah, as soon as...
Like Donald. He does the...
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as he took off his snowsuit, they grabbed his soul, man.
Almost better. And, you know, what do they go to? Everyone's got to have one.
Yeah. These are alarms.
Flamethrower.
Yeah, these are alarms. 2 nights in a row, by the way. These guys are on no sleep.
You know what it's like in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the...
They're in there with the Red Menace.
Yeah. He's... one of the lads there, are yowling at a safe distance, right? Soon as they're doused with like gallons of the petroline.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Barrels everywhere.
Using them all up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use all this gas on bodies now.
Yeah.
We're stuck here forever.
Yeah, we're out here in the cold.
Yeah.
Let's warm this thing up.
Yeah. So you're right though. Like emotions are starting to come into play. Like friends
Oh yeah.
are starting to.
Start to turn on each other.
Yeah, and that's no good.
No.
Right. So
That's not good for anybody.
yeah, and people are realizing friends are going to be lost on this journey,
Yeah.
which is no good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think I'm going to little Norway, buddy?
Oh, you know what I mean?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Go to a different flag. So yeah, expelling further fuel rations upon well, I guess it's what is this? Piles of Beatles records after they say we're bigger than Jesus, or these bodies? What are they doing here?
What about Blair?
He's locked away.
He throws a bit of a scene, don't he?
Oh yes, that's
Oh
right.
my god. With the all work, no play, this Blair.
Yeah, but also, holy smokes! Once they're done there, that job of getting rid of things, they really flatten things out. You know, what I mean? They left no evidence behind. Did you see how smooth those tracks were?
Yeah.
Talk about covered tracks. Are you kidding me?
Well documented.
Right.
Well documented.
But yeah, you're right. Wilfred Brimley, or you know him as Blair.
Yeah, Blair.
Lighter shirt now.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Swinging around an axe.
He's did a little bit of a wardrobe change for his big
Yeah.
fucking Jack scene.
He's doing some set dressing too.
Yeah, so he's just starts hacking away. A Shining Odyssey?
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, where was Jack in 68 or whatever, whenever.
That
Oh,
was a
God, the
classic,
bends!
Yeah. Only person that could pull that off is Kurt Russell. Someone's got an axe, you run at them with a table.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking chops into the table and then takes them out with him.
Yeah, the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy. Keith David was there.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't keep his hands out of the cookie pen. The other guy.
Yeah.
The
And
other
who-
dog guy can't get enough dogs still.
Blair
Let's
says,
not
you
forget
better
to
watch
mention-
Clark. Better watch that dog fucker.
Yeah, because he's always dogging there.
He's saying,
Fucking-
let me solve the puzzle.
Yeah,
He wants to make this a short film.
yeah. Yeah,
Get this guy the fuck out of here. This is feature material, buddy.
yeah. That's what when you start getting into a heart to heart about with Blair, that's the kind of material that emerges.
Especially when next scene he pulls a knife.
Okay, yeah. That's. I mean, we got.
Everyone starts turning on each
Yeah,
other
you gotta
now.
watch Clark. You gotta watch everyone.
Yeah, fucking Pauly Shore back there.
Which I think. Think about that. Watch Clark. Do you start watching Clark? Is this like telling the audience this? You know, is that just a red herring move? A little
Yeah.
slapperoony, a little
It was
slight
almost
to
like
me.
all the suspicion of the husky at the start
Right.
was put on Clark. So he adopted the character of the sketchy dog, and now he's just always pulling out knives and stuff. No one took the knife away from him. He does it again. He's not an angel.
Yeah, but he looks
He's
so
no
kind.
nulls. He's no nulls. Oh yeah, that beard.
Yeah, he's the one petting the dog. I mean,
You're biased.
filmmaking 101.
You're biased. Oh, he's petting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disillusioned for sure.
Adesanya.
He had a very kind face.
Oh, yeah. So did Ozark. Beautiful man, wasn't he?
Oh. All right. So
Turning on each other. Clark pulls a knife on Childs.
how
What's
would
a
you
little
know?
child's play?
Child's play. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Good
Why would
guy.
you pull it? Why would you pull a knife on him?
Yeah, suspicious is
It's Keith David. It's
suspiciousness.
Keith David.
It's reaching a fever pitch. Greatest heights.
What do you think that the start taking Doc's memories.
I don't know.
To see what he did with the blood.
Yeah. But he is brainstorming right around this point, so it's toss up, right?
Is this when all the blood goes missing?
Oh, yeah, because of the keys.
What the fuck? The keys.
The keys? Party?
I think I fucking dropped them, man.
I think he might have dropped the keys.
Yeah.
Murray might have taken the keys.
Is that sheriff?
But I heard there was an elusive key dropping somewhere in there. I don't know.
It didn't really get answered, did it? You're gonna have to hear what.
Does anything really get answered in Antarctica? There's not a good way to chronicle a journey there when everyone's all hyped.
I wonder what Eric Voss thinks of this. Eric!
There's someone else here?
Eric!
Okay, ideas are brewing.
Sorry, we're talking about old rock stars here.
Okay. So, let's make our own meals and eat only from cans.
Yeah.
Let's try and be safe here for a minute. We don't know how.
They're giving Doc the needle.
Just a drop.
They're giving... Bastard. They're giving Doc the needle right there. Silent.
There's still something gross there.
You still taste like piss?
No. I mean, in the sound, I'm sure. Just stood a straight up hit mute.
So what do you think of old Kurt Boy? Next scene? What's he doing?
Has he got a flare in his hand?
Making a little voice tape.
Oh, is this when he's sitting on the comms?
Yeah.
Taking over Mirror's, Windows' job
Yeah,
for
what's
a
he
minute?
doing? Talking to nobody?
Yeah, I thought Windows was gone when he started kicking in his chair there. But... Oh, yeah. When they do go back and forth...
Sending these messages to Gam or...
Sorry, I get distracted by the tow line for a second here. You know that like red rope that they follow to get to Blair? When they gotta go look through his little doggy window and say, you seem fine, but I'm not letting you out.
No, that comes later on. That's not even...
Yeah, but we've already gone to see him, but...
No, we haven't gone and seen him.
We haven't put him in the box yet?
No, he's gone to the box. No, he hasn't.
Okay, then put away your flare and put that can back.
Do you have the movie on your computer? Access to it?
Yeah. It's on
I have
Crave.
a timestamp. Go to it.
What?
Go to it.
Alright, just...
Oh yeah, so it's like the other doctor, the scientist. The guy with the glasses, balding, beard.
Yeah, he's the dude who,
He has the first flare.
he was the guy who was like, what the fuck when the
fucking
dog...
flares himself. And the light just slowly dims to blue.
Yeah, well, it's something fucked up the generator there, isn't it? And now
But there's no like or something like that you'd imagine and would be put in every other movie. But just slowly fades. And then he goes and grabs a flare. Little sparkler there.
Yeah.
And he goes to walk out of the door.
I also thought the flare was noteworthy. I like the flares.
105,
Hold on.
45.
Just pause for 1 second because we won't be able to use this for 1 second. What is it?
Don't.
Oh,
105, 45. We won't be able to use this for two reasons.
There's a poop in there,
Don't
like
watch
my
it.
dad's Facebook.
Don't want. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Jared was like
105.45?
105.45.
Okay, so just hold your result there in case we need to cut for a moment.
Yeah, no watch, just listen. Don't watch, just listen. Okay, one more time. That noise.
I'll just do it.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Let's hope. Okay, so we just checked out that. Wow.
Isn't that the sound from the worst sound in any song ever? The sound of Courtyard? Sunglasses at night?
Right there in that moment, yeah.
How much do you think they had to pay him for that?
Don't switch the blade on a guy in shit.
What year did that song come out?
Fucking bet it's close. Big time close. Sunglasses are in. Especially at night.
More ripped clothes to be had.
Oh, now.
But this one says, find out next week. You're getting completely fucked by that. More than usual. Okay, so you got 2 bars.
Okay. I sure do.
Macready.
Macready.
I wonder how many people use that on their Xbox handle.
Oh. Over Snake? He's got so many
Snake
fucking
Macready.
And Guardians of the Galaxy's dad.
Yeah. Hero.
Lord
What's his
Pete.
name in that? He's
Fucking
like Ego.
Lord Daddy.
Ego. Daddy Lord Ego.
I'd have never guessed that. I'm just kidding.
Goddamn Santa Claus.
Ooh, yeah, that's a nice beard compliment too in that Santa Chronicles.
What about Captain Ron?
What about it? Should have been
Great
played
movie.
by
Great movie.
what's his name? Chris.
Don't say Liam Neeson.
No.
Ralph Fiennes.
No, what's his name?
Virgo.
The guy from Schitt's Creek.
Chris Elliott. I was really hoping you meant Gigi Levy, but I knew better. I knew better. I found my keys.
Yeah.
I found my keys.
All right.
Will you pass one to Phyllis?
Woo! Ignition
I'm
check.
driving.
Starter.
I would do one, but I'm driving.
Yeah, so
Now he's talking to Blair through the window.
Ooh, yeah, but first we got to take the tow line. The fucking tow line, buddy. Let me get into the fucking tow line first.
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
tell
got about the tow line? What color is it?
Red. It's gotta be, right? It's an emergency every time you use the tow line, right?
It's great having this big budget.
Yeah, so that was one thing I was
I
expecting.
don't ever want to
more.
leave 1982 now.
Yeah, it's one of the craziest decades of them all.
We're only so early into it.
So, what do you think of when you think of these tow line things? Because I was trying to. There's not as much of it in this thing that as I would have thought there would be. But I'm like, what am I
going skiing or something?
Like South Park, had an episode where you need a tow line to get back and forth from Mephisto's, maybe, or maybe it was on the PlayStation 2 game which I played. You might have had to follow tow lines a lot, so that might have entered into why I hold it in such strange regard.
Haunted houses, back alleys.
Yeah, so where you follow the rope somewhere and it's snowy, right? And sometimes you can't get back, and sometimes you lose a tow line, right? And that can be completely disastrous.
You go from tow line to no line.
Or Dead Space 3. I'm racking my brain here because that was kind of based, it was thingy, right? It's all snowy and survival horror. Comment?
I agree.
So, anyway, that was just less prominent than I anticipated. Is that weird?
No, not at all.
You have nothing. No tow line nostalgia.
Not about the tow line, no.
Nothing about the tow line?
No.
Nothing on tow lines. Zero. Zilch bagel.
Never.
Goose egg.
Goose egg. But now we're at a little visit to Blair. in his shed through the little window.
Is that even important anymore?
And in between them
Yeah, it's good to
is
see
this
that.
noose hanging.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
He's being like,
Yeah.
I'm all good, broski.
Yeah, he wants back in the
I want to
circle.
come back inside. I would really love. Tell everybody. Go back. Tell everybody that I'm fine.
Yeah.
You're not fine.
He's not feeling letting anyone out. And I wasn't even to the note where the fucking fucks was found. Fucks found above us. I want you back in the circle.
Who, me?
Come on.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, so I'm not feeling letting him out, right? Despite his rational pleas.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
It's on my mind the whole time.
We'll have a should be like a survivor decision where they do a vote. Who wants him back in? You think anyone wants Blair back in? There's no sympathizers in there, is there?
Yeah, it's not Blair Witch.
Saying which guy is on Blair's side? No one?
No.
Not a thing? Not a one?
No, not a one. Oh,
Thing.
wait, one fuck's found. Fuchs.
Fuchs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuchs.
Recognize them spectacles, those mangled set of spectacles.
That's the guy who
right?
flared himself.
Yeah.
Because he walks by the thing. There was a silhouette.
It.
Yeah.
Out.
We got distracted by the soundbite.
Yeah. Now we're pitted against each other.
Once again. Once again.
So, more axing.
This has to be the performance of the movie.
This axing?
When it's Windows, Macready, and Knowles outside.
Yes.
Am I missing something?
We'll find out.
Potentially. Yes. Well, what are we going to do now? And you're like, well, we're going to go up to my...
Study.
We're going to go up to my study.
My Macready library.
What for?
Well,
Because that light wasn't on when I left. They should have won They should have won something for this scene. I tell you what.
it was not this popular in the moment that it came out. But I know what you mean.
It aged well.
It showed everybody its thing.
Windows still kicking,
Yeah,
to answer your question.
yeah. Just let me know when we get to the next axing here, right? Because we all know that the audience here in the 80s just can't get enough of the axe.
Yeah. Since you love the toe line so much,
Go on.
Knowles, close your eyes, and I'll say it.
Yeah. So the only kind of ASMR I'm into, I think. the toe
So,
line.
Curdy McReady takes Knowles to the toe line and up to his little lodgy poo. And Windows goes running back. And then it doesn't take long before everyone at Keith David's command, he's taking lead.
Fuck.
says-
Rise into lieutenant.
We're locking them out. We're boarding the bitch up.
Executive decision.
Fuck them. The both.
It takes the kind of person that can make those split-second decisions.
You gotta figure out who's the hero in this
Save
movie.
the greater.
Yeah. I'm not insinuating anything, but Yeah. Kurt keeps looking whiter and whiter the whole movie.
Yeah. He's, hold on a second here.
Yeah. Childs is in charge now.
Hold on.
And
So Childs is in charge, blah, blah, blah. Is this before or after Macready is there? And he really shows how to command a room.
No, it's when he comes back.
That's when he comes back.
Because he has to break in. Everyone's against him.
That's right.
At this point, they're basically saying that he's... Or no. Okay, so this Bill Ponderosa guy, which I don't know where he came away. Do you know a fucking sweater vest there? And he's getting some alien pains.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of a grumble in the stomach.
Where the fuck did he come from?
There's some...
It's like Blair's understudy. I know. Just fucking threw in there.
I know what you're talking about. But...
That was the Phil Fuchs's...
Yeah, so exactly, that's right. So that's when he comes in, flares and dynamite, right? Yeah. And I'd listen. So, yeah, that's when he's commanding the room. And, it's not hot enough to knock the icicles off his beard
but
or nothing.
Knowles comes back first. And it's like, I cut him loose. I found this, and he has the ripped Macready. Sounds like something from McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
But
Macready.
He said I cut him loose, and then you hear the room smash. So he actually has to break back in, and then they all meet him in the fridge locker. Looks like it. Every room looks like a fridge locker, and. Yeah, he's got the flare going, and this flare does not leave his hand for the rest of the film.
No. It is precious. And he's clutching those pearls very heavily in this scene. Yeah. This is the most shaken you've seen, Crussell.
Yeah.
That's 100%. And
from a cinematography standpoint, it brings so much production value. Just to the shots.
Right.
Every time... some of the shots don't have this kind of lighting, but when they have that flare going, it brings such a unique element.
It's called flare.
Yeah, it brings pizzazz, is what I was going to say, Mr. Frenchman. But yeah, it was just beautiful. There were certain points of this film that were absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. And, it's mostly in the third act. But there's these little glimpses throughout the first two.
Yeah.
And this is one of them for sure.
Yeah, but I'm still...
And he's backing everyone down, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's 8-on-1.
And you know what? In my opinion, he's right. Because right here, you find out why you don't bother to learn CPR.
Yeah. And he's like... yeah, exactly.
Wemyss, fine. Food handling, anything like that, gorgeous. But you don't want to be pumping stomachs, and all of a sudden, it's teeth.
Yeah. And that's a big flame and a small wick. And he's like, I'll stand here all day.
It doesn't matter.
He's not good at math, this Macready.
Continuity will keep that thing lit.
Yeah, he hits him with the electro pads and just...
His wick's longer now.
Trust fall. He goes right into him. Turns into a Venus flytrap.
Let this be a lesson to you.
It's Bill Ponderosa. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, so describe the action of this dude coming undone.
Well, my reaction to this is that, this is where I was really like, wow. The practical effects in this scene, none of the competition around this time compares to this, man. I really think that this movie, I understand why it gets so much praise is for that. All the suspense. I shouldn't just say it's just because of the gore and stuff like that. Quentin loved it. Sure. He loved the first one.
He loves everything.
He liked novella. Fella. But this is a masterclass. This scene. This is one of the scenes that. And even like it just gets. I love the never-ending evolve of this monster, where like the head breaks up. Like there's two heads at one point, and then
comes a little toe line.
One head goes all the way up, and then kind of splits again to another mouth.
Yeah,
and then one head
on the ground.
How does it like cut its own neck or something like that, and goes and turns into a human sect?
Yeah, it's like. He's going. One is like scooching itself along, like so that with its tongue, you know what I mean, pulling itself towards a chair, and then it turns into a spider with diphallicterata.
But so genius that they put the face upside down too, because it just made it look
just a little bit more weirder, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
where everyone would have just put the face up, staring at you, like looking kind of hokey. But this looks like a true, whatever you call it, a fucking thing.
And I tell you what, this is when they learn their PG-13 right here.
Yeah.
Right.
What else
Are you fucking kidding?
Did I miss anything, fella?
Are you fucking kidding? That's where they drop that. That's right there.
What'd they drop?
Are you fucking kidding? That's what he said.
That's what he says?
Yeah. Can you believe he said that?
Tensions were high.
On top of all the other graphic stuff, he needs to drop that swear bomb.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking, so I blanked it right out.
That's recession, yeah. Repression and recession. What year am I in? Jesus, hell. New act. Oh, the bends. All right.
Clark again.
Tie me down for my own health.
Now he switched through his weapons bag, and now he's got pistol.
Oh.
You want to have a smoke?
Go posy poo. Yeah. I'm sorry, new act.
Clark dead?
No, well, just about, yeah. So getting tied down for your own health.
8 versus 1?
Yeah. And you're right about then. Between the eyes for the old pale dog father himself.
He flinched first. He had a knife.
Cantina shit? You fucking nerd.
He gets called a murderer?
Yeah.
These guys are egging him on.
Yeah, but we're narrowing it down here. We got a wire test that is going to go a long way in figuring out one of these jagovs are fucking sporting bugs.
Yeah. And you get to see these flamethrowers put on low.
Right.
Put on low. This is the...
They're using the KISS system, aren't they?
Grilled cheese mode.
Keeping it fucking simple flames.
Yeah. And, Kurt knows all the rules now.
Yeah.
And do you think he might have tampered with his own blood?
I was not...
Did it cross your mind?
Not suspicious, no.
He's the only one doing anything.
But there's a lot of blood collection going on.
They're going to become the Blood Brothers here.
Yeah, it's like a little graphic-ish.
Did you like the curve?
Like
the straight slice wasn't enough probably when they were filming it, and they're like, oh, let's put a little curve on
yeah,
it. Everyone had the nice little peel.
A little curve, yeah. The
peeled
jagged,
it off.
Right.
And the first guy, because Windows is the one that's like giving them a little bit of gauze, saying pinch and hold.
Yeah, you're supposed to, how do you stop blood loss in Eastern Europe?
Who's the least person you want to be the Thing at this point? And I don't know.
You apply some pressure. That's what you're talking about.
All right.
All right, we got a hit. So, yeah, it's like a reality TV show the way this is going around.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, you know.
Polly?
It's,
Polly? You like Windows.
Mm-hmm.
Nulls? Nulls ain't doing nothing wrong to anybody. All right, cut Macready loose.
Yeah.
Didn't like that.
Go on.
He's unloyal, that guy.
Right.
I don't know who to root for.
Yeah. Are we gonna
But
get a hit?
That, and he's even like,
We're gonna get a hit. We're
2
gonna
dead
party.
guys over there. Test their blood too.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay, USADA.
And then they finally get to Pauly Shore's blood.
Uh-oh.
And then what happens there? What happens when he puts that wire in that blood, bruh?
It fucking jumps, alright?
It dumps. It gets away.
And it fucking brings Mr. Spaghetti out of him.
Yeah. And I found that out of all the
Or Odd Life.
all the practicals that were made in this film and can't talk up enough, this is the part that was like the most like Evil Dead.
Yeah, oh, big time.
But
Electrified spaghetti.
it kind of puts it into perspective, because if you think of this and you think of Evil Dead, but then you go back to that first specimen that they found and how graphic that was, and like some of the other things that they accomplished in this film with the dog, the Animorph there.
Yeah, and these fucking flailing footsies.
This one is the worst, I have to say.
Yeah. Kicking out all the practical light sources, I tell you.
Yeah, and the worst part about it is Keith David and Sheriff, Childs and Sheriff, are tied up to him.
Yeah.
As he starts going crazy. Ah, get this guy off of me.
I know, but as it progresses, the best part about it is that soon as he becomes engulfed in flames, he leaves the premises and gets to a...
He doesn't kill anyone first?
Tries
to gobble.
There might be a little bit of bumping around the room after all. It's not that big.
Like
but overall,
China
courtesy reigns supreme.
First he eats a window and then he breaks through a door.
Yeah, but then he's engulfed in flames. He gets to a nice safe area outside in order to explode peacefully.
Isn't there a Jason film where it's like the exact same shot of him running out on flames, falling into the snow or something?
You know, people running on flames is like been historic through films.
But it was like the exact same
They've been doing
framing.
it for decades, thousands of years.
A homage. This is the same universe.
Get that hard H in there.
It's a fucking drip. I got a drip.
Yeah. I mean, just like that, you know, what he did was a consideration. That was a drip. What he did was a consideration.
And all the other guys are like, Windows!
Yeah.
Windows! And then Macready comes in.
Yeah.
And he's like, but, it's contact of blood, which most things are. He fucking lights windows on fire.
I mean, if you're around Macready, he is hungry to burn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But...
And he's not trying to get on Team Childs whatsoever.
No, yeah, you're right, back to the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Childs is free.
Yeah.
No,
not yet.
No,
not
sorry.
Yet.
No, he's not.
We still got a couple people to test.
Okay, let's test a few more people.
We test...
Slit a few more fingers.
Nulls.
It's got to be someone.
What did he do? Let's think about Nulls. He did cut him loose.
No pun intended.
But his blood is positive. Or negative.
Oh.
And as soon as they show it...
Right.
Now he's driving the bus.
Is he?
He's holding the flamethrower. And he's helping Curdy with the warming of the wire.
Like great assistance.
And then he goes to test...
Better hope that's out of frame and you can fucking cut around.
Child's blood. Not Child's blood.
Don't, please.
Keith David's blood.
Is that better?
Yeah. He deserves it.
Okay. Women and children first,
so
the children.
They check Keith David's blood, and he goes, "Now can you get me out of this? Get me out of this chair!" And now he's standing on the other side holding the flamethrower. And he's, now McRussell is, he's so...
I mean, there's lots of snow around if you're going skiing.
Yeah, exactly. And the one person to check left is the sheriff.
Murray. Eyebrows himself.
And
But you're right, though. Childs wants release, rightfully.
Yeah.
But Macready's not that type of guy. You've seen it with
these are two wolves.
Blair.
They're two wolves.
Alphas?
That Mike been there the whole time?
I don't know where it's been. I thought you usually sat on it and said echo vibrations south. Human south, not compass south.
Antarctica south.
Yeah. But yeah, not how Macready rolls. He is the cage, basically. Yeah. And being around him is being in jail.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Makes me think of that imitation cell in a different way.
Like, if you're thinking about all the imagery and everything you're seeing, like, now is a great point where you have the opportunity to take in a long shot of coats for no reason.
No, but I want to get back to this.
Let's get back. Sorry. Jumped ahead to the coats.
This is exactly what we'd be talking about if we were in 2018. Exactly.
This is America.
Right? So the sequence of...
At least you have heat. There are coats of blue and green and beige.
So if we were in 2018 right now, this is exactly what we'd be talking about. Is it? The shots of them checking Null's blood, and all of a sudden he's on one side of him, checking Charles. Now he's on the other side of him. In a movie like House That Jack Built... Yo, they would have made a meal out of those the cuts.
They would have never cut.
No, they would have
held it until the actor looked dead.
But just like that punchy editing, almost like what would be a good example of a modern movie? Like if they did it in Glass Onion, or what was the first one?
Nice.
Yeah, those movies that have that really punchy editing. But it was done, and, it can be kind of cheesy how it's done in other movies. But it was so subtle. It was so subtle.
Speed snatch.
Like Bruce Willis in 9 Yards. Whole 9 Yards.
My favorite Bruce Willis movie? Ooh, I love Bruce Willis in that.
He is great. The Rose. Johnny the Rose, or whatever his name is.
Doesn't probably matter. Totally. I just enjoyed him as a person.
Yeah. But the way that editing would have been done...
It was beautiful.
That you don't even take note of it unless you're taking notes of it.
And you wouldn't realize it that it's a pioneer of all reality TV to date.
I'd love to see Love Thing. The thing called Love.
Careful what you wish for.
Let's get it. Let's start it.
All right,
what's going to be our production team?
Well, we got to get someone on coats. Blue and beige and green coats.
We got to get someone on Blair security. He's gone.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So they're going out there.
Thing.
And Macready, he's given his sage advice, what was it again? Just yada yada, burn them. That's Anyway, back to the tow line, flamethrower. You're right. Is the flamethrower almost overused? Comment?
It has came up a lot.
When you start writing notes about the thing, you find yourself
Flamethrower?
Flare.
Flare? Flamethrower flare?
And flamethrower is like, it's got to be a 13, 14 letter word every time. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I didn't even Isaac Pickman shortened it.
Started fucking voice to text.
Yeah, but you're right. Brimley has made Blamley has made an escape beneath
Blair Blimley. Yeah,
the floorboards.
Pulled a Dufresne.
Yep.
Did he not?
Yeah, he Shawshanked the shit out of it.
Yeah, I know.
And, I don't blame him. A lot of free time in the shack.
Yeah, it was either looking at that, couldn't stare at that noose anymore.
Yeah, but you would have never guessed that this would slowly, like it's quite the path down to his little igloo.
And someone already had sights of him running from the helicopter. Like, he already had a way out, didn't he?
Well, he was out by night, I guess, slinking away. But still, under the guise, he's got that Bo Derek poster up every day. Just like, he's just vanking.
He's got that UFO down there.
UAP if we were in a proper year.
Ow!
I know, it hurts. They call it a comeback.
Where's he trying to go? In this craft.
To the amnesia?
In this craft.
Yeah, so, you're under...
Back to Utah where he's from.
So, you brought up that by the guise of night, he was headed out making secret visits to the helicopter.
Like a fucking rat scurrying.
Mm-hmm.
He was scurrying.
Yeah, he's getting those fucking blood crumbs and all that sort of stuff. And he's just slinking back down into his little igloo and building a little spaceship.
Craft.
Yeah. How's he even going to take it just right through the top there? It's going to be a squeeze.
Yeah.
Anyway, you try and get the spaceship out of your little igloo scientific layer that you've managed to build from scratch. But he's smart. I mean, I'm not trying to say this isn't plausible.
Yeah. So you start to
It's
think,
weird.
Is he the thing? Is he just trying to get home?
He's something. I mean, when you got an underground spaceship igloo warehouse, you're fucking Wozniak in some kind of capacity, right?
Yeah.
But, it's all coming together here with this helicopter parts, right? And, it's convenient that spaceships use the same stuff as helicopters.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Who knows?
You
never
don't get
built
to
one
dwell
myself.
on it for that long because boom, boom,
So many gizmos.
boom, boom.
80s horror score.
It's either...
Classic 80s horror score.
It's a
The slut of the 80s. The true slut of the 80s
Yeah.
is that score.
hindsight or flight.
No. And more of that voyeuristic, someone's watching you shots.
Tasty, yeah. Power cut.
When did Evil Dead come out?
Yeah, 81, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Just last year.
they did it first. That POV.
We don't know when things were shot and who infiltrated
We should.
each one set, and
We should.
all we know is the generator's blown.
And we can't get to 2018.
No, it's fucking suicide. All the heat is gone.
Generator's not blown, it's gone.
Yeah, it's going to freeze the lot of them to death.
Yeah.
Is basically the concise.
Is that you, Childs? They think they see Childs run by throughout the window. Throughout the window.
Mm-hmm.
Into the generator room.
Yeah.
They think it's suspicious. Don't you think he's just looking for everyone else that left him?
Yeah.
Where did they separate with
Imagine
Childs?
what a godsend Freddy Krueger would have been right there.
When did they separate with Childs? Why did they leave him alone?
I mean, I can't say.
Why is everyone on the other team now?
There's a do or die in here, I can tell you that. There's something dying in these fucking walls right now.
Was you silent but deadly?
Fuck, I feel like I'm over a specimen from Norway's encampment.
You smell something, guy?
Something happened.
Was it you?
Okay. Well, someone light a match just because Macready's plan is to heat things up. Power's gone. You got to keep things hot.
Yeah.
Righto?
Because what were they saying about the thing?
He hates.
He just wants to cool down.
Yeah.
He just wants everything to cool off so he can go to sleep.
Yeah.
And wait for his rescue team.
Yeah. He's blowing
But
out
we're
the
gonna
candle and
warm things up.
Yeah.
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 Whereas William H. Macy is the cooler, Crussell is the heater. Deep cut.
Nice. Is he gonna play Mr. Freeze in the next Batman?
Yeah, as soon as you pry him away from the VLT machines.
And just as things are supposed to get warmed up, everything gets real cool with that sharp blue nighttime. When you let that moon light hit you,
Bathe in it.
oh shit, you look like a Smurf. Everyone got smurfed out.
Yeah. Swallow that.
And this, like, again,
Gross.
the film takes a dramatically different look from here on in.
When they head to the fucking ice basement?
Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops here. Even when he's going down with the flare. You hear, what would you call that? It's not rain. It doesn't rain in Antarctica, does it?
It's like stalagmite or
Well, I guess from all the explosions.
drippings.
It's the snow melting. Because of all the warmth that they're bringing to this thing.
boom, boom.
But, like, you can hear the water, but you can't see it other than in the light of the flare.
Yeah.
And it makes it look like the black cloud is following Macready everywhere he goes.
And just add to the theater of the mind, everything is simultaneously on fire and
Maybe Childs was
frozen.
right. Maybe Childs was right about Macready.
Yeah.
He did touch those soiled panties. Didn't he? He did drink from the same...
Beat around that bush.
Drank from the same bottle as fucking Pauly Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
The arsonist.
Yeah. It's coming out.
Arsonist in every sense of the word.
So what do you got
What
about
does that even mean?
what do you got about
Snifter.
the old boiler room? Mr. Freeze lair.
Yeah, no, he's about to he brings down the plunger to create explosive experiences.
Going to check on the generator.
Yeah, his attention does get grabbed at some point as he's poking around down there.
You know who gets grabbed? Sheriff by the face.
Yes.
Blair's back.
Oh, yes, that's when he was unceremonious.
I'd say. Yeah. Who knew Sheriff's mouth fit like a glove?
It's an offhanded shot, is basically what we're saying. This was done by B Unit. They were like, do you get some shots of the icy doorknob? Icicles hanging off there.
Yeah.
There's an ammo box on the ground.
Beard.
Close
More
up on the
icicles on the
beard.
beard.
Yeah, we got a stand-in with an icy beard, goatee, ready to be shot up close.
Yeah.
Sorry you guys weren't here for some of the main action. These were some great script pages.
Anything about eyebrows you'd like to add in there?
Yeah, something. But you can probably use a dry mop or something.
And
You can cheat it a little bit.
Yeah. I loved the progression. First he's like grabbing the lips, and then his fingers are just in his mouth, and then he's actually wearing them like a glove. Like his whole hand is inside, like between the skull and the skin. And then the next time you see him, he's just dragging him around like a little hand puppet.
Well, you know, they've become one.
Oh, they're one. They're twins all of a sudden?
But yeah, Is this what Crussell takes note of? A little bit of lurking around in the shadows or something?
He says something.
Catches it in his periph.
Yeah, when it cuts to him and he's like, how's everything going on in there? Those old TNT detonators don't get old, eh?
About to catch some Earl from down below. A little bit of gold.
Oh, yeah, and then the tremors come out. Bringing Kevin Bacon, a true hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He lights up a Styx wick and he fucking goes exploring for it, right? You know, if you come across that kind of thing, you kind of deserve it, right?
Yeah.
And this fucking tremor, as you say, uses some of those tentacles and they fucking swipe his plunger.
Oh, yeah, fucking coctopus.
Yeah. This little fucking cock-blockterpuss.
And then it comes out.
Yeah, final boss.
The ultimate thing. And I remember I had this as an action figure. Before I've even seen the movie, had it. And it actually had the dog coming out. Because I had like the leather face and the Jason. And for some reason I didn't watch the thing, but I was like, I gotta get that too. Just to have the whole gang.
Speaking of gang, there we go. All right.
For a note, it was on. It was on.
Dynamite. Stick's still good.
Yeah.
We've been carrying it around for a bit here, but the wick is still holding strong.
I think that they might have overdone it with this prosthetic because there was no movement. They're like, we can't make this thing walk around.
The Raquel Welch of monsters.
Yeah, and what is that profound line that Curdy uses before he throws the final bomb?
You gotta have the line.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
2.
Team Rocket.
Yeah, it gives him all. Shout out to MVP. Welcome to the UFC.
Yeah. It's both trope, it's iconic, it's classic, it's timeless.
And cliche.
Okay.
It's everything. Checks all the boxes.
The quadrilaterally bastardization.
They could have ended the movie here.
Mm-hmm. But
they don't.
No. But everything does explode, leaving us cowering heartedly, hoping half our heroes survived.
Yeah. And you got to think who is out there.
Think.
Think. Who is out there? We see Macready. He's right in front of us.
He survived.
Is there anyone else we didn't see unsurvive?
Pass?
Childs. And now he's got the flamethrower.
Okay, so yeah, we're just getting over the fact of can there be a successor to this film?
Yeah.
And you're right. Yes, we can answer that.
Yeah, we got 2 shots. Yeah.
Okay, 2 shots.
Yeah.
Beard still thoroughly frosted.
Getting closer in.
Okay, so yeah, Childs, Macready, heart to heart.
Yeah. A little like Hateful Eight.
Yeah. So in this scene, isn't he a replicant?
Which one?
He's running from the blade. Doesn't want another blood test, does he?
Yeah.
But
You
actually,
saw they were both clean earlier.
yeah, they're gonna have a little wait and see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you bring it up, and all of a sudden that blood gets agitated and goes spaghetti.
Yeah.
So even at the very mention, a heated conversation can bring it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, boom, 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 boom.
So let's just sit with them for a second.
Yeah. So chug-a-lug.
So is there anything? So what do you think? What was he chugging and lugging?
Everyone is so tired. It's the chug of the sleepy train.
Who do you think is the thing?
Know what I'm saying?
You think one of them's infected? You think one of them isn't? You think both of them are? You think both of them aren't?
My gut sort of tells me that Childs wasn't infected for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know. What's it tell you?
Well, so first glance, I think I missed the facts that, that they're telling Macready that he, or they're all thinking that he might be infected. But he's just like, he's getting whiter and whiter and whiter as the movie goes on. You're like, surely this guy must be infected. And then you come to see Childs, and he comes in and
he was a bit close to that flame, though. When everything was exploding around him, you'd think he would have caught a hint of that heat.
It was all in the beard. That saved him.
I guess so. And there was a thing there with Childs when he comes in frosted. Because there was theories being thrown around about the color of their coats or whatever. Kind of having to do with who's infected.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it goes quite that deep. I know there's a thing with the keys too, with Murray, like if he took the keys to blood, but allegedly there's at some point you're supposed to hear the keys drop.
I heard them drop earlier.
Yeah, me too. Happenstance.
Yeah. Also, I went to work. Like I took loose notes the first time watching it this week, and then went to work, and Iceman was there, and right away he's like, "Oh yeah, well Childs,
frosted nose."
Well, he's like, "Childs is it. Childs is the thing because you can see Kurt Russell's breath, but you can't see his."
Oh yeah. But they can do it perfectly, so I don't think.
In theory, say.
Why wouldn't they be able to see the breath?
In theory, say that it was gasoline. It was gasoline that he fed him to see if he'd react to the gasoline.
Oh yeah, the old swapperoonie there, right? He's like, it tastes fine.
Aha! I knew you'd poison me, so I switched them so you'd poison yourself.
I mean, there is a lot of gas around, and Kurt Russell does like to pour gas on the situation. Yeah. I mean, I do dig the vibe of it. I watched it on a snow day, not too long ago.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the perfect fit. I had been saving it for that.
Yeah.
It's definitely one that you're gonna return to. Maybe not sooner than the Brood, which is of course a monthly watch.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I was getting at, is that sometimes when doing the cast, it's almost better not to mention the movie to anyone until we get the episode in the... Like I totally backed off of even talking about Creator to anyone before we brought it to the cast. And, I wanted to get that second watch in where I was really, taking notes and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
That, it sucks to have someone put something in your head before you're watching it.
True enough, yeah.
And it's like, come on, it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. And
I would have got it.
It seems like the more you watch it, the more there is to be gleaned with those upon closer inspections. Yeah. But there's a lot of superficial Kubrick type stuff. It is interesting to think if there is more under the hood as far as all of that stuff goes. Yeah. How deep that might, hint at.
I like to think that neither of them are infected. And they're either going to kill themselves off, or they're just going to die. They're just going to freeze to death. Or they're both infected, and they're just waiting to freeze and sleep until the rescue team comes in.
Yeah, I mean, it could have the deaths. I mean, Like, this whole time I was kind of looking for those keys to drop out of Macready's pocket, and I did not manage to confirm that in either rewatching here. Couldn't tell if I was duped with Childs being a replicant. Didn't have a real fucking confirmation from that.
Yeah.
And maybe next time.
I think Keith David made it out. He always does.
That frosted jacket looking sharp.
Yeah.
It's a drip check, as you would call it, as you go through the ice basement.
You know, Quentin calls this one of the best films, not just best horror films, but best films ever made.
He might exaggerate.
He
When it snows, it blizzards.
he actually found a lot of inspiration.
For Pulp Fiction.
No, for Reservoir Dogs. How to build that tension with all these people that are stuck in a room together.
You know what?
Took a lot of that from The Thing.
If I fucking...
Put it under a microscope, he said.
They do that in this?
Yeah. He's looking at the cells of this movie.
What the frig?
And you know, Quentin might have gotten infected because he's quite the imitator.
All right.
All right. It's a smash. But yeah, it was so funny. Like, he feels strongly about this movie, so strongly that I watched 2 interviews and he says the exact same thing word for word.
Verbatim.
Yeah.
God, Pete.
He says the suspense is bouncing around those walls so much that it has no direction to go other than to break the 4th wall and go directly into the audience.
That is a powerful sentiment.
And speaking
And
of Kurt Russell movies, I think there is definitely some Hateful Eight. The ending of Hateful Eight definitely resembles the ending of The Thing, with Sammy J and Kurt Russell in bed together when they're both like left for dead.
So is it just the characters that resemble each other?
No, it's just the...
It's a snowy day, I get it.
Where was Sammy J in 82?
Well...
You know how Quentin is.
He was
no
36 years old.
No doubt he thought of The Thing when he was writing the end of Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
I just want that peaceful, we're gonna die together.
Yeah, and fucking shoot the nuts
let it
off
go.
this thing.
Let's have some gas.
Give it the gas.
Do or die.
Yeah, fucking asphyxiation party here.
So what do you think about this trans-genre movie? Sci-fi, horror film, body horror, romance, drama,
It's got a
comedy.
Timeless allure as far as
You can't place
being
it, can you?
the snowy, like, it's very well filmed.
Yeah.
And it came into its own damn pants, this thing.
Even
Started out
suspense
as
is a category sometimes.
troublesome for the studios. It wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
And then pulled through and became a...
Cult classic.
you know, you hate to use that phrase.
Just did.
I
don't.
Works well in a bleep bleep tag. Gotta throw that in there.
We get any more tow lines?
You must have some kind of tow line story you can share with us.
I already did, I thought.
Alright.
Do you got a specific one? You obviously do.
Nah, it's
Got
just,
tangled in one.
You're right.
Quentin also not only just likes this version, but holds the 1951 version in high regard.
Oh, by Howard.
He even likes the novella, the novel that it came from.
Yeah.
The idea. The original idea.
Howard optioned that.
First adaptation, Howard. And you know the differences? Any of the differences between 51 and 82?
Did they discover Antarctica yet?
The name.
That sounds like a simi.
It's actually another No, it's actually The Thing from Another World. And it takes place in 1951.
Also present time.
Only differences.
So, but it's the same kind of. Everybody's got to turn on each other and suspicious of each other.
But it is a little different, actually, because
I imagine
there's a woman in
is
it.
way different.
There's a woman in it.
Not Antarctica either, is it?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Takes place in
No,
snow.
I don't think it is.
No, it's got to be
Probably Russia. That was just as cold in 51, was it not?
still as cold to this day.
Not only was there a woman in this film, but
Where?
fire did not kill the Thing.
What did?
Not much.
Fucking
It
margarine.
lasted another 30 years before it came a little bit.
Oh, before it came?
Yeah.
27 years, something like that?
Before Thing developed an allergic reaction to fire.
Yeah, what is it called when you're allergic to the sun? It's got to be helio... Not centric.
Something.
Okay, cool. So you have a way to end this?
Oh,
Or anything else you have to say? Another flare you want to light up and guide us through this thing?
you want a quick speed bump? Or?
I was looking at your neck.
What, my Liam's apple? You referencing my Liam's apple?
Speed choke.
I'm coming down, man. I don't want to be in 1982 anymore.
Ah, the fucking ceiling is 100 feet at this point, isn't it? That's not very high. I don't think.
No.
Not when it comes to meteor. Look, it's weird now that it's starting to wrap up, and we know that we stuck, but rest assured that we will find a way to 2018, and we will build that house.
I like your optimism. But that house wasn't built by us.
And this house
Not at
wasn't
all.
built by
Jack!